guys? Welcome to Splitting Hairs, the Hairdressers podcast, live tonight from Gratitude Salon. And Thad's here.
I'm definitely here. Unlike this morning, I am here and present and ready to go.
Thad finished his gains, so
Hashtag gains.
Hashtag gains. Thad is fully ready for tonight's podcast. So just because Thad wasn't here last night or this morning, we decided that, you know what, we're going to do another podcast to make sure that Thad is here for this. That's not true, actually. We just randomly came up with an idea. We thought, you know what, let's just hang out with the people that we like hanging out with on YouTube. And we got Brian Hare coming over here as well. We got Barrett in the back. Let's show that angle. Look, Barrett is filming.
Look at that section. It's so nice and clean.
That is a nice section.
It's a nice crisp section. I would say it's very crisp.
So we have Barrett in the back filming, and we have Drea doing the camera for now. So we're gonna trade off. We designated her camera
lady.
She's the official camera lady right now. But and Brian is just standing there bored. So what we want to talk about tonight is filming and kind of why we do it, and you know what it's all about, and kind of show you guys a glimpse into the salon on a Wednesday night when we're actually filming these videos. So, Thad, why don't you talk about, you know, when we started doing this? Because me and you really started this together almost a year ago, I think. And we just decided one night that we were going to film on a Wednesday and put it out for hairdressers on YouTube. And it was really just something to do for fun. And then, you know, the website idea kind of evolved as everyone, you know, jumped into it, and you know, it's become a really fun thing. So
I would refer to those as the darker days, because
darker days.
Yeah, well, I would definitely say that they were the darker days. We were doing them back in the wash house. We definitely did not have these stage lights or these high quality cameras or microphones. So
yeah, the equipment is evolving for sure. Even Brian's been here since like the third video, right? Now we have 90 videos. So I think definitely over the last, and that's 3 months ago we started really doing this. So even just in the last 3 months, we have kind of evolved and created and really just tried to, you know, invest money in bringing the best quality that we can, you know. So yeah, it was the darker days. We used to be back in the wash house. Now you can see Barrett back there and Drea texting. Hopefully she's hashtagging.
Hashtag Barrett, hashtag Salon Gratitude, hashtag Gratitude Education, hashtag Free Salon Education, hashtag Blow Dry, hashtag Sectioning, hashtag Food Sections, hashtag Freestyle.
Okay, so that is a professional hashtagger, but we have so basically what we want to do is go over the setup of how we do the videos, because what we were talking about today on the podcast, Thad, that you missed out on, was that we kind of opened it up to people if they wanted to do their own videos and share them with us. Then we could possibly put them on freesaloneducation.com. So let's look at, really, the setup is so simple to create these videos, and you don't have to have a lot of money and have a lot of equipment to create it. We got the lights in the back, which you can kind of see on the sides of Barrett, really just one shining on the wall, because we found that, you know, you have to, there you go. You have to light up the wall in the back, because that's what gives you the bright white background in there. So you got to do that, and then you have to have a light in the front and lights coming down from the top. So we use actually our freestyle system blow dryers, the lighting from that to light up the top of the head, and then we use a light in the front and then a light shining on the back wall, and it produces a really good video. You know, and you just kind of play with lighting and see what works best, and you know, research online, because you can find out which lights work the best. But we got the lighting system for under a couple $100 on eBay, and you know, so it wasn't a huge investment there. And then we spent, you know, a little bit of money on the camera. The camera was, you know, obviously one of the most important parts. And then, you know, and then all you need to do is grab a model, do the shoot, make sure you get the right angles. And really what we do, I think, for the videos, and Brian, if you want to jump over, can you hear? Is it hard to hear? So do you want to share?
Is this one live?
Yeah, they're all live. So with you guys, So I think the key thing to making these videos is catching what hairdressers want to see. You know, so what do you think? What do you think would be like a key thing to show off what a hairdresser, you know, from a hairdresser's point of view on the video?
I think it's almost just taking it a little step further than what we're supposed to be doing as hairdressers anyway, and paying attention to, you know, the craze of all the celebrities. If they all run out and get their hair blonde, then you better expect all of your clients to start coming in and expecting it to be blonde as well, or if they all cut it off. Right. And I think recognizing, or, you know, making an educated guess about what the next big trend is going to be is going to help narrow down what would make a good video to try to ride the trend, maybe get a little bit ahead of it.
Yeah. I didn't even have you on the camera. Couldn't even see your face during it.
I'm just a voice from above.
So what do you think when we're making the videos, we're always trying, especially now that we're doing the podcast, but trying to find the trend, you know, and stay ahead of the trends, or at least try to be current with the trend. Right. We actually had, I think it was somebody that sent me a personal message on Facebook. They were talking about you, and they said, you know, they love your highlighting technique, everything that you do with color, and they were talking about the splash lights. Do you remember that photo I showed you where it was
where it was in like the middle of the hair?
Yeah, it's like just a chunk of color right in the middle. He was saying, you know, maybe doing a video on something like that, because it is something that could be a trend, but maybe coming up with a different way of doing it. It was just cool that somebody was sharing an idea for videos.
Right,
you know?
Which I love, because, I mean, as much fun as we have doing this, we want people to want to see them. Right. So if people give us ideas, then obviously someone wants to see it, so why not?
Yeah.
It's like taking requests.
Actually, most of these videos that we've been creating lately all came from people requesting things. Like right. Thad kind of, he had an idea for a video, but we tweaked them to make sure that they fit what you're looking for as well. Is Barrett blow drying back there? Because it looks like...
Barrett's pretending to blow dry right now. She turned the blow dryer off. She wants to hear us talk about her. She wants to know
she does.
That her sections are very clean over there.
Yes. We can only really see her from the back, but I wish there was a camera that was capable of all of that. But
she wanted us to take note as to how clean that invisible roller set is, and how there's no flyaway stuff in this angle at least.
Yeah. So the other thing I want to talk about is there was something else I wanted to talk about. This is definitely a whim kind of thing.
I don't know if you guys said it, because I walked in a minute later, but
yeah.
Can I just throw out there one of the biggest advantages for us of doing these videos? And we've talked about this before. I think the biggest thing is there's no better way to know what you want to work on, to be better at what you do, than actually watching yourself do it.
Yeah.
And, you know, standing there in your own two shoes, watching your hands do work every day and seeing a final result is one thing, but going back and actually watching and saying, oh, you know,
yeah,
I really could use better posture there. I could hold my comb a little bit better there, or take a cleaner section there, because you're watching it almost through someone else's eyes, I think is the greatest learning tool I've ever had.
Well,
yeah.
And to add on to that, like, I'm sitting here watching Brian do color. Oh, sorry. I'm sitting here watching Brian do color. I'm learning techniques from him that I probably would never have tried doing, like the balayage. I was terrified of hand paint highlights, and definitely watching Barrett doing her styling thing over there. She's absolutely phenomenal, and can picture something that, like,
she can't hear you, Thad.
I know she can't hear me, but like she can actually see a picture of something and know exactly what those steps were that you can't see.
That is true. Barrett has a really good. I mean, Barrett. I've been working with her for so long, and it's like she sees like this technique in a magazine, and she doesn't even, you know, she just kind of puts it together. It's one of those things where I think it's with anything. If you do a haircut, I'm not a styler, so it amazes me, you know. And I think that's the thing, and that's probably the difference between, you know, me and you. We're both not big, like, our favorite thing is not styling or braiding hair, and to watch Barrett just be able to throw it together. But if you turn that around with a haircut, it's the same thing. You know, we can see a haircut and recreate it. So, you know, it's just understanding the technical parts of your Your craft? What is Brian? Oh, see, I'm watching what happened already, and then I'm watching what did happen. So whatever.
But the point was is that like you might not know like the different talents that are in your salon. Like we're lucky because we do know like who is like talented in what areas.
Yeah, who's strong at
But even like with that, like if we didn't do these videos, like we might not have the time during the day to sit down and actually watch and learn from each other. So on top of being able to help you guys out, like we're actually learning and getting better as stylists ourselves. So
right.
if you're interested in doing a video, I say definitely.
Yeah, and I think, and the other thing is we've posted almost 90 videos, I think, but the thing is we haven't posted every single video that we've ever shot.
Yeah.
There's certain things. I know there's a bang haircut that I did, showing a side bang. I didn't put it up. There's one that Thad did. We didn't put up. It's just, you gotta, because we saw it, we watched it, we picked it apart, and we were like, you know what, this isn't exactly what we would want to show, to put out there for people, but you do learn from the video. So you don't have to shoot a video just to post it on YouTube. That's not, necessarily the thing that you need to do, but post it, just look at it and watch it as your salon together and learn from each other. So I think that's a cool thing. Let's look at what Barrett's doing here real quick. There's Brian. Look, he's on his phone too. See, you can't, and I bet you he's not hashtagging anything. What do you think?
Brian doesn't.
Here, let's turn this up and then he can hear us. Hey, Brian.
Are you hashtagging?
Sure. He's just
hashtag short, hashtag hair, hashtag I'm done.
Follow him on Hairstyle on Instagram, and you'll see his photos of Barrett right now.
And that's hair with an E.
Hair with an E, yes, Haire. So basically, we just wanted to get together tonight with you guys and just show you what we do when we're shooting videos, so that you can get a glimpse into it. I don't, this isn't a make or break night kind of thing, but I think it's cool to look in and see what we're doing. If anybody has any questions, please shoot us some questions on Facebook. We're going to be going over coming up. Let me shoot over to this camera. We're going to be going over coming up in the next couple days. We're going to be doing our review on indie products. We did post on Facebook today a contest that goes on until Friday, November 15th, I believe, is Friday. We're going to pick a winner, but all you have to do is go on our Facebook, find the photo of the indie products, click on the product that you're looking to use, tag yourself on that product, and you have a chance to win it. We'll choose the winner on Friday. So
now, are they winning that product, or are they winning the entire kit?
They win the entire kit, actually. So it's a $100 value, and Indie Products and Scruples has put this together. They're going to ship it out to you. So it's a really cool thing if you have a chance to get in there and tag yourself on it. So let's see. Anything else we want to go over?
Not at the top of my head. Just work hard and definitely get in there and test out some of those videos.
Yeah. So I want to thank you guys. I hope you got a nice little glimpse into our salon and everything. What is Brian? And I hope you enjoy this style video that Barrett's putting together. Tonight she's doing a round brush blow dry, which will be really cool. We haven't done an actual full through round brush set yet. Then she's going to do a smooth blow dry, which will be great, and then a vintage wave set. So, a lot of really cool techniques coming up for you guys.
Pretty excited about that vintage one. I'm going to learn a lot.
I know. I'm excited to see it as well. I think it's something that a lot of people want to learn that style, so it'll be good. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching Splitting Hairs. Follow us on Facebook, Gratitude Salon Education. Follow us on our website, freesaloneducation.com, and also on Twitter @Salon Education. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch all of our other videos. They're there for you guys to learn from, and please make your comments and questions, add them to it so we can answer them right here on Splitting Hairs, the Hairdresser Podcast. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next time.
Have a good evening.